After over 10 long years, today marks an amazing day for both the past and the future of this YouTube channel. I'm officially launching a 2025 version of the Chief Pat Let's Play Clash of Clans series, and I'm gonna be taking it back to where things all began, Clash. Now, for all you OGs out there, you know I started my channel in 2012 with only two things: Clash of Clans single player map guides and my Let's Play Clash of Clans series. And I always promised myself that one day I would post Clash of Clans on my YouTube channel again, and today is officially that day. I'm super excited about this. Regardless of how the videos do, I'm just excited to play some Clash and post it on my channel again. So whether you guys are a new subscriber, whether you guys are an OG, I hope you follow the journey and I hope you get back to clashing. And let me say this to start, while I do follow the Tribe Gaming Clash of Clans esports team, I literally have no idea what I'm doing in the game anymore. It's been like 10 years since I seriously played, and I really want to intentionally go into this with zero idea what I'm doing. Is farming still a thing? Do people still leave their town halls outside of their base? Is mayonnaise an instrument? I'm gonna be figuring that out as we go, with hopefully some help from you guys in the comments. So let's dive right in, let's have some fun, and let's play Clash of Clans, episode 1. Fresh new account, we are starting from the very beginning, and even the very first line of the game, which is "Welcome Chief, let's get started." If you guys didn't know, that line is why my name is Chief Pat. I literally just saw Chief. I said, okay, my name is Pat. I will do Chief Pat. Mystery solved on the name of this YouTube channel. First, I'm curious how they've changed the intro for this game. I mean, in years past, by the way, the Goblin King, if they actually released that in the game, I have no clue. Very curious to find out, but I remember dropping a cannon and then goblins come from the bottom left. Massive changes, they come from the top right. But so far things feel really familiar. I mean, 499 gems seems like a lot of gems actually, because I know the first builder hut at least used to be 500, which by the way is still one of the most incredible feelings in mobile gaming history. First 3-star locked on in. Let's take a look at what we're gonna build. Already this UI for buildings, traps, how we're looking at all of this is a lot different, and this is not even factoring in that there's a lot of things we don't even know about in the end. Let's snag our elixir collector. We're already starting to gem it up. I guess we already used 250 gems at some point. I didn't even see that happen, so we're back to 247. That sounds right. Gold storage, still very similar to what I remember from starting in the game. Let's just crush our way through this, get our barracks, and this is where I've heard things have changed. I don't know what I'm seeing in this UI. By the way, if you go to my old videos, I used to call barracks a bear axe. So people send me photos of bears holding axes. That was the first time I ever got roasted on my YouTube channel. But yeah, this is very strange. I do remember hearing that there's instant train time. I guess they're free as well. And the fact that there were 270 stars in the single player map, this is like the original Pokemon. I only know the original 150. So 270, we're gonna have to figure that out. And also, what is practice up there? That's also freaking me out a little bit. All right, guys, Goblin Forest. Let's go ahead and lock in. I guess since troops are instant and free, it's encouraging us to spray and pray. You know, my first videos, I literally would drop 2 archers to destroy an entire base to be efficient, and probably wasted like 2 months of my life with that. Easy 3-star. I'm feeling good. Now, because that attack was so crisp, we finally can choose our name. Of course, we're going with the OG Chief Pat. Fun fact, I think it was 2015, I visited Supercell in Finland, and apparently there was somewhere around like 7,000 people that used the name Chief Pat in Clash of Clans alone, but 2,000 people had spelled the name Chief wrong. C-H-E-I-F, not C-H-I-E-F. So literally 5,000 Chief Pats, 2,000 Shafe Pats. If there's anything you learn from this YouTube channel, it's how to spell the word Chief. Back to building. Good old builder's hut. Let's just keep going through these suggestions. I remember seeing something like this. Obviously makes it easy to spray and pray. I have no idea what this screen is. I'm guessing this is like some sort of quest. Why do you get green elixir for doing quests? I'm probably sounding really silly right now. A builder bite sounds like a construction worker's lunch. I have no clue what that is, and I'm guessing this is some sort of Trophy Road-esque thing for Brawl Stars. We're gonna have to come back to that. Let's keep building away with our builder, or I guess we have some upgrades to do. Knocking those out. We're already getting hit with the builder pack, 500 gems. It's so tempting to do, and I might have to do that pretty soon. Which, by the way, hitting that builder hut brings up a good thing we need to address in this series, and I don't have 100% figured out. It's how are we gonna spend gems or buy gems inside of the game? Initially, I was thinking that, okay, we definitely need it to be able to speed up armies. I can't be doing that between everything else, but given the fact that those are free, I'm not really sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna get all the builder huts. We'll see as things progress, like where the pain points are with gems, but the intention of this series definitely is not to just drop a ton of money on it, max out my account, and go and retire in Clash of Clans retirement, I guess. All right, back to it. Apparently we're completing some challenges. I still remember like the 1, 2, and 3-star achievements inside of the game, if those still exist. Let's grab the builder bite. Maybe we'll see if achievements pop up later on. We're already starting to get, you know, pretty nice. We're about halfway through the game. One of my favorite quotes from very early on. Let's hit some battles and let's do our very first PvP attack inside of Clash of Clans, baby. 20,000 almost of each. Your boy is printing already inside of the game. Now, mortars, I remember the fear in my eyes as a wee young lad and I saw my first mortar. That was a tragic time. I sort of feel like everything's inside of the pump, so your boy's just gonna go ahead and drop some barbs and attack the outside. What is this? Anyways, we already have maxed out basically everything that we have. I don't see anything too crazy that I don't recognize other than this upside down octopus on the map, so we'll call it there. We'll take our elixir and we'll move on to live another day. By the way, as I mentioned in the intro, guys, if you have any advice, anything to tell me about Clash of Clans since, you know, like 2015, I would love to hear in the comment section below. I really don't want to, like, you know, bring a pro player on to the first video, tell me everything I need to know about the game. I sort of want to discover it as I go, but the only reference I really want to use is the comment section. I want to use you guys to hopefully get a better understanding of what I'm doing. What is a builder bite? Actually, the first time I saw this, I thought it was a hammer. It legit is food. It is a construction worker's lunch. All right, let's go ahead and use that. Let's keep building away. We'll have to get used to those. More challenges, more rewards, more builder bites. Cool. Yeah, I'm not even gonna address events inside of this video. Back to base, let's keep doing what we're doing. Yes, I will spend a lovely 1 gem to keep us going. We'll build ourselves a new gold mine. Of course, we wanna build all of those new buildings first. We still have plenty of resources, and this is just the best part of the beginning of the game. You're just building, you're spamming, you have 1 minute build times for literally everything that you're doing. I guess we will spray and pray some walls right here. Are these even costing me any money? Oh, they are actually free. Now that is maybe the most well-protected base you'll see in the history of Clash of Clans. Love it. Also, I still get comments on my old Clash of Clans videos of people roasting my setups. Guys, the game has evolved a little bit. We're not playing on flip phones anymore. I get it. My old bases, they need some work. Okay, I'm already like a bug in the light. That events tab, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna click it and see what happens. This base looks like I fell asleep in 2015 to a bad dream. All the colors of the bases got Is this? I feel like I just got punished and I got sent to meet Satan. All right, I am already high-key stressed right now. Giant arrow action. I don't know what to do with my hands. Okay, so I think I do get that these floating little, these are my troops. Why? Is that Lilo from Lilo and Stitch? I don't know what these things are, but apparently if you get close enough, they're on your team. I actually don't know how this raid is still going. I literally blew my Archer Queen's ability right away. I don't know what those items were or whatever those little icons were next to her. This may be the worst 100% in the history of 100%. I'm really gonna need some clarity in the comments on what just happened. Event complete. Apparently we did things. I'm not sure what. I'm so confused right now. Let's just upgrade our town hall. I'm rushing it, baby. I need to know if that's a strategy still, but let's just keep doing our thing. Did we unlock any good things that we can build? We got some challenges done. I'm assuming we got some achievements, 10 free gems towards our next builder's hut. I need to stop clicking the red button on the events tab, and we'll take another army camp for our success, quote unquote, in the last raid. This is a work in progress. Gold storage, plenty to do on our base. I'm just gonna keep on skipping our way through these. Let's build all these super easy things and at least get our base fleshed out. I'm hoping in the next video, maybe to have a base design that we can rock with in the end, which by the way, I don't want to play a ton off camera. I want to keep a lot of this on camera as much as I can, at least for like major upgrades and things happening with my base. So don't expect for me to be like Town Hall 20 when I come back. Okay, yes, guys, I know there's not a Town Hall 20. At least I hope, because last time I think I left when it was like Town Hall 12. Another gold mine. I'm guessing we are a little low on gold. Let's go and train some more troops. Let's go ahead and not touch that event button. And why don't we just go ahead and throw it back to a classic little goblin outpost as an ode to the good times in single player for Clash of Clans. All right, I'm throwing these barbarians in. I am completely, I don't even know if this was released. I don't remember this map at all back in the day. I definitely want to see if I can. Of course, we don't need to be judicious anymore with how we spray and pray our troops. Easy 100%, 1500 gold, 1500 elixir like the good old days. We are definitely going to be clearing all the single player maps as soon as we can inside of this series. I want to make sure that we don't get too upgraded to where all the maps are way too easy and we don't have to use any strategy. I actually want to be tested, and I'm curious if they get difficult later inside of it. You know, when I started a Clash of Clans, the maps were just so easy once you got to a certain Town Hall level that they like were 0% a challenge. Maybe about like Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, I don't really remember, like when you could officially 100% everything happening in the single player maps. And then obviously they kept releasing Town Halls over and over and over again, but never upgraded or updated the single player maps. But I feel like it's different nowadays. We'll get those 2 bombs, easy upgrades on the elixir collector. Let's take out our barracks. And all right, we can train our first giant. Let's do that. I feel like wall breakers next, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure. Back to multiplayer. let's get into battle. Let's see if the 10-finger tap works. Actually pretty well. We'll take it. Archers, beautiful. I used to give tips and tricks like you can put multiple fingers on your device. That's literally how much we've evolved since the early days. We'll take the hundo, we'll get some more gold, and we'll look for some bigger bases. Only took 3 necks until we came across this base, which is absolutely loaded. No mortars in sight, nothing else of the ilk. Let's just go ahead and spray and pray. Drop our I meant to say drop our barbarians wherever we please. And why is there a birthday cake sitting in Clash of Clans? You already know what it is. 3 more stars. Wait, what? Oh, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Builder huts in the corner. I'm glad that they haven't gone out of style. You guys already know we got to throw our builder hut in the corner just to show people for the love of the game. All right, we're full on resources. Let's pop out the laboratory, get that going to get our upgrades. Mortar. The mortar used to just be this crazy moment when you unlocked your mortar inside of the game. The 30-minute build time completely blew my mind at the time. I know that later in the game, builds don't get longer than an hour, right? But let's keep at it. Let's get that barracks up to the next level. It's actually the goblin that's next. I am so lost inside of Clash of Clans. I'm going to upgrade that. I'm going to go ahead and take out one of our giants and throw some goblins in there. Now, I remember for the laboratory, it used to not just be numbers. It would be stars on the screen for every level you had. So you had like the 3 pink stars next to your barbarian. You thought you were the biggest baller within Clash of Clans. 10,000 elixir is all we need, which, by the way, I just remembered something. Where is the global chat? Back in the day, you go to global chat, you'd see YouTubers promoting their YouTube channel. You see a bunch of dudes trying to find girlfriends. It's officially gone. That breaks my heart. Supercell, what have you done? Okay, more challenges, more rewards, more builder bites. I do actually love the name builder bites, so credits to Supercell on that. We got the news tab. Huge unlock. Let's get back to battle. 30,000 of each. That is what I'm talking about. Mortar looking awfully menacing right now. Guys, I don't know if I have the strategy to deal with this, to be honest, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Drop that giant. Now, you know that my strategy only went so far as go wipe, but I do know how to distract a mortar every now and then. Mortar's going down. Drop the barbarians. Put those archers right there. Also, why is there a WWE briefcase in the middle of my mobile game? Is John Cena going to pop out as a barbarian king or something? I have so many questions, so little answers. I'm going to pretend I didn't see the WWE briefcase. Let's just go ahead and hit the Men in Black memory switch because I don't even know what I'm looking at. Town Hall's going down. 1 cannon left. Full gold, full elixir, full of confusion from the WWE. 3 stars, baby. Back to base. And I forgot that we haven't done the most important thing in this episode. We're going to pop into settings. We're going to hit that more settings. And we're going to throw in that code PAT. Your girl, Chief Cat, needs some Meow Mix. Use code PAT right now. He said right now. Back to action. We can finally use our laboratory to get those barbarians cooking up to level 2. That's what I like to see. I'm going to guess there is 9 levels per unit right now inside of the game. Or that's the max level. I'm sure I'm drastically wrong. I'm still have PTSD from the event in the WWE briefcase. That is definitely, those are the top 2 things that have me losing my mind right now. Let's get the Archer Tower upgraded. I'll gem that one through. We've got the mortar as well. How could I not showcase the glorious mortar inside of this episode? Placed so strategically outside of my walls and just right for enemies to attack. More upgrades rolling on through with the elixir collector. We also have another Archer Tower upgrade. And after gemming those right where we need, just one more upgrade of the collector, one more upgrade of the army camp. Let's get back to battle and let's get paid. Now, I know I told you in the beginning that I was scared to hop into practice, but I think today is our day. That's a little bit awkward that we literally don't even qualify to practice in the game. Also, I'm very confused about ranked. And did I just miss that there's no trophies in the game? I literally went this whole episode without realizing that I have not gotten a single trophy from a multiplayer attack. My mind has been entirely blown and I don't even know how to react to the lack of trophies within the game. Absolutely no one told me this. Some random things I've heard here and there from Clash of Clans. I heard about the fact that, you know, that troop training was instant. I guess the fact that it's free, maybe I knew about. Trophies being removed from the game. I don't know if this is new or not, or this is like 7 years old, but I have been shattered to my core. I grew up sitting in the clouds, aka Clash of Clouds, because you'd have to wait so long to get a battle in the game. Did they just completely take all of it out and make rank the go-to? There is a lot I'm gonna have to figure out. The clan castle, we're gonna save that right now. I'm gonna build the elixir collector, but guys, I have a lot more to learn than I thought when it comes to Clash of Clans, and you are gonna be seeing it live in action throughout this series. Okay, plenty of easy upgrades to do. We'll get those to level 2. We'll get this gold mine taken care of. Everything is just still so quick. You love it. 1 gem for each upgrade. All right, it looks like I did finally get access to my layout editor. I remember when this was released, this was just mind-blowing. The fact that you could have multiple layouts in the game, and it made it so much easier. Hopefully base building is way easier now than it was back in the day. We must have done like 50 upgrades already inside of this game for our base. There are still so much more to do, but I'm sure all this joy I feel right now for how quick everything is going to change a lot by the time we get to episode 67. Okay, well, we're still pretty loaded when it comes to gems. You know, I've been spending here and there. I'll keep upgrading our storages. I mean, it feels like we already have so many buildings when I look at this, and obviously still so much more to do. Yeah, let's finish off this cannon upgrade. Let's get back into one more battle, and let's put ourselves in the place of doing tons of upgrades and to wrap up this town hall. Let's go ahead and drop all of those barbarians, take care of that mortar, archer spraying and praying. I do remember seeing in Clash of Clans Esports that goblins attack town halls. That still blows my mind, and I've seen the town halls die and explode inside of the game. So I'm not that much of a boomer. You may have got me on trophies. I do know that town halls are a little bit different. Let's wrap up this base. Let's take care of everything. Builder HUD check in the corners, good to go. And this is just a nice clean base. There's no WWE briefcases. There's no birthday cakes. And I mean, there is an upside down octopus, but I'll just have to let that go. I'm gonna go ahead and knock out a couple more upgrades with our army camps. Let's go ahead and do that. 10 whole gems. In this economy, we'll hit another cannon upgrade, make that a double cannon upgrade, and let's get into one more battle to wrap this puppy up, and the perfect 50k heist, which, by the way, I just realized, how does matchmaking work without trophies right now? Is it based off my town hall level? Is it based off of some sort of like upgrade score? Let's just attack the collectors, knock that out. Easy 8%. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. We'll take it however we can get it, though. A couple more upgrades. The army camp getting done once again. That's a 30-minute bomb. We have a bunch of walls to build. We have some cannon upgrades. And guys, that is going to wrap it up for our first Let's Play Clash of Clans episode. And we made some progress. We're Town Hall 3. I just saw the word magic items. I don't know what that means. Chief's Journey. This better link to my YouTube channel. It doesn't. And there are 17 town halls in the game. Anyways, that'll do it. This is episode 1 of Let's Play Clash of Clans with Chief Pat in 2025. So much fun throwing it back, learning a lot, and definitely need to learn a lot more as we continue on with this series. If you guys have anything you want to tell me, drop it in the comment section below. I'm looking to you guys for guidance, for advice, some of the weirdest changes you've seen in Clash of Clans since 2015. And really, this has just been a whole lot of fun. I mean, I have been waiting to fall in love with Clash of Clans again, and I feel like this series is going to be the kickoff. I'm already so excited, and it brings back all that nostalgia of playing in 2012. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll finish off some of these random upgrades at this town hall level, and we won't stop until we are the #1 player in the entire world. And by world, I mean within like maybe my zip code that I live.